Here he is. Okay. Then we're ready to have the next team to the finish line of Finnmarkslopet. Open class 2018. Bib number 34. At 200 meters left. In front of the sled, Gamble, Lovin, Barley, Mather, Bishop, and West. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome from the United States of America, number 3, this is Seavey! Lovin, Barley, Mather, Bishop, and West. And the musher's name. I will say it once again, congratulations with the 3rd place, Seavey! Is greeted by Petter Karlsson and Birgitte Næss. And of course, Seavey, he becomes number 3. And also, of course, Rookie of the Year, Rudy Prize for Seavey. Vi skal selvsagt få en prat med. We will have our interview with number 3, Seavey. He will come to the stage very soon. He's greeted by our mayor, Monica Nilsen, and the CEO of Finnmarkslopet, Svanhild Pedersen. And the slate plate you see there is the famous slate from Alta. Means that you have fulfilled the Finnmarkslopet. It's a slate that is very high-hanging among mushers. You see that you have become a veteran in Finnmarkslopet. Okay. You just have to sign a form there, and then Morten can lead him up. Okay, Morten. Yep, we will soon get Seavey on the stage here. Okay, I think it's much easier to walk up here if you get a big round of applause. Mr. Seavey. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
How was this race? We're so excited to hear your story.
Well, I'm still processing, I guess. It was good. It was a good, tough race, you know. A lot of things are different from many of the Iditarods I've run, but a lot's the same. So certainly a lot that we learned. So that's what I'm excited to bring home. That was the only thing we knew would happen, is we would learn something. So I'm very happy for a good finish.
You had a battle with Christian there, your house partner in Alta here.
I hope he'll still feed me. Yeah, I think we have a place to stay now, but no, it was good. We stopped when I was leaving the last checkpoint of, come on, help me out here.
Karasjok?
Yeah, that one. I was looking at a team and thinking 82 miles, however many kilometers that is to finish, that's more than I want to do right now. So we plan to take a little stop. I went about 35 miles and stopped and took a break, and I was thinking, no, Christian, he'll take a while to get here. I'll be gone before he arrives. Nope. He was pretty speedy out there, so then it was a race. It was fun.
Biggest difference compared to Yukon Quest and Iditarod?
Which one?
Iditarod.
Well, I'm saying which one, because every one of those races is different. Each year is different. The weather brings a different challenge. The dog team has a different challenge. If you're racing young dogs, they need more emotional support. If you're racing older dogs, maybe it's more physical support. But this was a really challenging trail, start to finish. I've never run in that much sugar snow, run after run after run, in the Iditarod or the Quest. We might get that for a day, but not every day. So learning to deal with that, and then the effects that has on the dogs. So it's just a different area of vet care that we were focusing on, and our running strategy to accommodate for that. So. Also, I was really impressed and enjoyed the checkpoints along the way and the people along the way. It was just, mushing's a big deal, and that is pretty cool.
Thank you for letting us know that. And the last question before the other journalists will have a talk with you. What about next year?
What about it?
Will you be here?
Oh, yeah, of course. No, I mean, we came to experience it, we got the experience, and I kept racing this, and I kept finding myself thinking, next year I'll know how to do this better. So, yeah, I think it's likely. Maybe next year, maybe in 5 years, but we'll be back one way or the other.
Thank you so much. Seavey.
Yes, now you're at the finish line of Finnmarkslopet. How was it?
Tough. Very good. Definitely learned a lot along the way and had a good trip. Yeah. And I'm excited to come back and give it another try soon, I hope.
Yeah. You said at the podium that you will, either next year or in 5 years, you will be back, but you don't know yet when you come back.
I mean, this has been a really long, tough year for me, last couple of years actually, so this was good to have something different, something exciting, and I've really been focused on just getting through this race. Now we can think about the future, but throughout the race I kept thinking, next year I'm going to do this a little bit different, and so I'll be back for sure.
What's the most important thing that you will do different next time?
A big part of my racing strategy or style, or what I'm good at, is looking at a dog team and understanding how to make the trail work for them, or how to make their job easier, pretty much. But that takes knowledge about the trail. So I think the biggest difference would be knowing what the trail's like, knowing the terrain, and being able to, kind of adjust my dog team to that race. So.
You've been almost in all of Finnmark. How is Finnmark?
Beautiful. I mean, I saw so many amazing things out there. One of the coolest moments on this whole race, I think, is when I was, after some very tough runs that I hadn't anticipated, I was trying to rebuild some energy in the team, doing some short runs and short rests, and camped out in the open tundra, and there was northern lights when it was still daylight out. I'd never seen that before, so I have pictures on an iPhone of, like, it's daylight and there's northern lights moving, and just some amazing scenery. So. And super nice people. Everywhere we went were just very kind people, and that's something that I enjoy seeing and experiencing.
If you compare this to Iditarod, how is it?
Everything is, similar but different, right? It's the same concept. It's the same type of people that are drawn to animals and traveling. The trail is, snow and trees and mountains. There's wind, there's everything, but one of the things that's unique here is that this race kind of goes in a circle, more or less, or a figure eight, and it keeps you in a smaller geographic area. The Iditarod travels over the entire state, so we see more of the southern part with the big trees and the mountains, and then farther north it's the river, and then the Yukon, or on the Bering Sea coast. So, Finnmark, beautiful area, different from the Iditarod. I think the Iditarod has more variety. This has just the same tough every day.
When I talked to you before the race, of course you wanted to win it, or you said, I will do my best. Was this the best that you could do?
Yes and no.
You said you had done some mistakes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you have to anticipate that. We always want to do well, but I'm never going to say we're going to win this race. That's impossible to say. You never do that. We run a good race. I feel like we made a ton of mistakes. Absolutely. It almost feels like every call we made, something would change at the minute, and it would end up being the wrong decision. But I feel like I did do a good job recovering. We're here. We finished in third. And we had a lot of bad luck, or just bad calls. My dogs did great. I made it hard for them. My job is supposed to be making it easy for them by making good decisions. So some things we did great on, some things I think we made the best decision with the information we had at the time, and it turned out that trail was different than what we thought, or we had a bad read.
In Karasjok, you didn't start when you could have gone out.
Yeah.
What's the reason to that?
When I was getting my team ready in Karasjok, I was thinking we have an 82-mile run. I don't know how many kilometers it is. I converted everything to miles. And I was looking at the team, and they were not going to have fun on an 82-mile run. I'm not in a hurry. My first priority and my first responsibility is always to the team. Secondly, let's see how fast we can do it. But to finish first you must finish, right? Yeah. So I gave them a little bit extra, about 30 minutes extra in Karasjok. I then went 35 miles and stopped for about an hour and a half to give them a camp. And then from there, we came rolling in here, happy dogs the whole way. That was the right call for those dogs. Success is not always, did you finish first? It's, did you take care of your team? And if you take care of your team, you're going to have first place finishes over the course of a career.
How about the welcome that you received here?
Yeah, everywhere has been an amazing kind of greeting from the towns, from the people. It's just everybody's involved, which is really neat to see. So it's a well-run race. That's something I think the Iditarod has a lot we could adopt and learn from the Finnmark. I think that's something that we would like to see implemented, how checkpoints are run, kind of the optics of the sport, how the spectators view the sport. I think that's something that you guys do very, very well here. I hope to see in 10 years more of a mushing community between Alaska, the rest of the continental U.S., Canada, and Norway, Sweden. Let's see what we can do with mushing.
Thank you, and we will see you again.
If you say so, yeah. Oh, back here, yeah. Yeah, I think so. this has been an amazing challenge. Because it's challenging, I'll be back. If we came here and it was easy, which we didn't expect, but then what's the interest in coming back? But this is a challenging race, just like the Iditarod, just like the Yukon Quest, and so there's always something you can learn, and that's what keeps it interesting, and that's what's going to keep me coming back. I'll see you again.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.